Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
What an absolutely gorgeous day out there. Perfect time to head on out to the Blank Park Zoo. And our friend Chris Eckles is joining us right now from the sunshine-filled Blank Park Zoo. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hi, Lou.
Okay. I saw you dancing there a little bit ago. You were making the moves there. It feels nice outside, doesn't it?
It's great outside. It's a good day to be here at the zoo. It's beautiful out, and it's a beautiful day to be in our butterfly garden.
Yeah, speaking of butterfly gardens, that's what people are keeping an eye out for right now. We're keeping an eye out for the monarchs because they are so important to everything that is going on in the ecosystem. Tell us a little bit about the big monarch display and the big monarch event that's happening this weekend, too.
Sure. So monarchs are on the move. They are moving to their southern home. They're going to Mexico right now, and so we're in the middle of or the beginning of the great migration of monarchs. So you'll start seeing more and more monarchs in your gardens, hopefully, or roosting on trees and just trying to eat as much nectar as they possibly can. So this is our time to really feed the migration and have those plants, and kind of look at your garden right now to see what kind of plants are flowering right now, and make sure that you have those plants going on. And if you don't, you can buy some or make that plan for next year when you make your garden. Make sure you have plants that are blooming into the fall. So it's really important to feed our migration so they can go to Mexico and be nice and healthy and last all winter long down there.
All right.
And so what we're doing, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, I say, Chris, we see the monarchs here on the flowers here now, and it's so important for them to have those flowering plants to feed on. And this is different than the milkweed, which is where they lay their eggs on that we've talked about in the past. So you mentioned buying some plants. That really is important if you don't have any, isn't it?
Yeah, you can go out and just ask the different nurseries and see what they have that's going to bloom this time of year. I know asters are blooming right now, which is a really purple flower. Some zinnias are still going, so those are great to have for our butterflies and our monarchs to feed on.
Right, so yeah, they got to make sure they have full bellies when they make their trip down south, because this is the big one. This is when they go way down south, down to Mexico. So that is really, really important that they do have a feeding station here in the state of Iowa. But what else is going to be going on this weekend over at the Blank Park Zoo when it comes to monarchs?
Sure. On Saturday from 10 to 2, we'll have some fun activities here at the zoo to celebrate monarchs, and we'll have educational opportunities for you to learn the difference between a monarch or a butterfly and a moth. We'll have opportunities to learn about our Plant Grow Fly project here, so we'll give you some information about what are good plants to have for nectaring and for host plants. And our friends at Polk County Conservation will be here to tag monarchs, so there's a little tiny tag that they can put on a monarch, and then the scientists down in Mexico can see where all the monarchs came from, and so if they came from Canada, Minnesota, Iowa, that kind of thing. And then we'll also have some a way to pretend you're a butterfly and go through the stages of a butterfly that they all go through through their life cycle. So we're pretty excited to have those activities here at the zoo from 10 to 2 on Saturday. So we hope that you'll come and join us.
Chris, let's talk about the Plant Grow Fly program. It has really accelerated in the past couple of years, hasn't it?
It has. Everybody's just, I think with quarantine, everybody wanted to do something to make their home look pretty, and why not, make a butterfly garden so that you have something pretty to look at and give back to our nature and to the natural world around us.
Now, you're going to be able to answer some questions on Saturday, too, in case people do want to plant those butterfly gardens, because they really are so important, not only to help the monarchs this time of year, but just all other wildlife that it has a chance to feed on them, don't they?
Oh yeah, we just had we had butterflies fly by, but we just had a hummingbird fly by here at the garden, and it was pretty awesome to see. So even other things that are migrating besides the monarchs are our hummingbirds, and they also need to fatten up their belly so that they have food storage to go down to where they're going in Mexico as well. So you're not just helping monarchs, you're helping so many things when you plant a pollinator garden.
Oh wow, so I didn't realize that they did that same route, that same little deal that's going on. So you're really helping out all kinds of wildlife when you do plant your butterfly gardens and things like that, aren't you?
Exactly. It's fun to see what's coming through, and you can make note of it so that way you know what they're feeding on and how long are they going to be here, and you'll see more activity going on as they start moving south.
All right, Chris, if people want to get more information about everything that we talked about Plant Grow Fly, about the big butterfly event, the Monarch event happening on Saturday, what's the best thing that they can do?
They can visit our zoo's website, blankparkzoo.com, or visit us on Facebook and we'll be happy to help them out.